Are you familiar with Loveland's human sacrifice engine? Today, the city of Loveland lured the unhoused to the library using the mobile laundry resource, which it lists on its homelessness resources page. While unhoused Lovelanders were at the Loveland Public Library, this truck belonging to Ambipar pulled up, ambushing our unhoused population in the area. They stole this truckload of essential personal property from our unhoused residents. The city of Loveland posts the times and dates for the mobile laundry, so they know exactly when the unhoused will be on site, trying to get their needs met in this tiny window of time while Lovelanders prattle on about how there's help if they want it. They just have to use it. They stole bicycles necessary for daily transportation to avoid citations by our predatory police patrols. It's like breaking a mouse's legs before lowering it into the snake tank. Make no mistake, this is sadistic malice. Most of this community is already desperately sick, from continual exposure to the elements and being packed on top of each other like sardines. This is entirely predictable, as we have seen similar conditions lead to these outcomes throughout history. Community volunteers are scrambling to provide medicine, blankets, tents, gloves, coats, scarves, socks, boots, or anything to help our unhoused neighbors survive, and the city of Loveland ordered and paid money for this truck to come ravage the meager means of this community. Essentials are being stolen as fast as they can be supplied. This attack comes from all angles. There have been so many eyewitness accounts of abuse against the unhoused from so many different directions that I'm struggling to figure out how to cover even a fraction of it while I work to uncover the deeper underbelly of Loveland's corruption. There have been multiple reports of LRC staff stealing prescribed meds from the unhoused. The LRC is now handing out 60-day bans to people for being dysregulated under these conditions. 60 winter days and nights. There have been sexual assaults with eyewitnesses that go undocumented by the police. People have disappeared without a word and with no reports, as though they never existed. Loveland Police Department lawless enforcers posing as law enforcement. The Loveland Police Department even bullied the Calvary Church located next door to the Loveland Resource Center. The church had worked to provide services to the community in multiple ways, from a clothing closet, to addiction recovery services, to allowing the local mutual aid group Everyone Deserves to Eat to feed the unhoused from their parking lot. The church leadership is heartbroken as they watch the daily horrors suffered by this community as they try to survive the Loveland human sacrifice machine. They've been grateful to have property to extend to the unhoused. There are times that in order to serve the community and keep their commitments to the variety of groups they serve with their property, that police assistance is needed to clear spaces when needed. The Loveland Police Department called them to tell them they can't offer any assistance whatsoever because they sometimes allow the unhoused on their property. Just a little arm twisting, right? There is leeway in the enforcement of any law. Laws can be enforced with, as we see evidenced in Josh's story, or they can be enforced against as we saw with the Gestapo in Germany. This intimidation has no place in public safety, especially considering that the LPD is getting the bulk of the city's budget. Another clear example of enforcing against is the constant ticketing of our unhoused population for existing, burying them under a mountain of legal hoops and fees as a punishment for trying to survive. The Loveland police are lawless enforcers under the guise of law enforcement. It's all intentional. The city of Loveland is systemically identifying the vulnerabilities of the most vulnerable to attack them when they need help. They are threatening to not do their job to serve and protect if organizations like the Calvary Church on Lincoln continue to help. They are ambushing the unhoused at the sites of service to take away what little they have left. They are ignoring any rights the unhoused ever had as humans. People are disappearing and being brutalized faster than we can tell their stories. The City Council doesn't meet again until November 18th. This all falls on City Manager Jim Thompson. Jim Thompson, City Manager. Jim.Thompson@cityofloveland.org. 970-962-2306. This is the Loveland Human Sacrifice Engine.